Rico Robles is about to go live online. Catch All Out Monster hit music, All Out celebrity interviews, All Out showbiz and sports news, All Out fun, an exclusive on the Monster. Catch the stream on the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Your All Out host, Rico Robles. Stand by and enjoy the program.
How you guys doing? Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are all over the world. Why did I say all over the world? Because the man's joining us all the way from Los Angeles. No need for further introduction. Give it up for James Reid. What's up, James?
Yo, what's up, Rico?
Hey, what's up? What's up, man?
Yo, I'm not in Los Angeles anymore.
Oh, where you at now?
I just got back to Manila 2 days ago.
Oh, you're in Manila. Okay, so
yeah, I just got back 2 days ago.
So welcome back.
Thanks, man.
Welcome back. So, you're back home. I know you'll be doing a lot of press, I guess, for sure. But, we could share about, how's everything going? How's everything? I mean, big moves, man. That's all I'm going to say. Big moves, dude.
Yeah, thank you. It's been a long time coming. So, the whole thing happened because I met Verman. He's one of the members of the Far East movement back in 2019. And, he came out to the Philippines to meet me. He was like, hey, yo, I like what you're doing. I would love for you to come out to LA and just, see what's possible out there. And, the pandemic happened. So the whole trip got delayed until, just in Feb. That's when I left in Feb to go to LA. So yeah, he showed me around. I was working on music. I met a lot of different, producers. I met a few celebrities out there too. I got to see my family, and yeah, the trip was an amazing experience. But I just got back a couple of days ago. But it looks like I'll be going there a lot more often, actually.
I mean, is this like the move that you would want to? This is it. Maybe we were talking about this. How about being, going global? We were just talking about this in our previous interview. That it's about making the music. Now, I mean, what's the difference between the Philippine scene and the Los Angeles scene as far as making the music and the producers and the community? How was it when you went up there? How did they receive you? It's different when you're there on on a leisure trip, but it's different when you're there on a business trip. You know what I mean? That I'm here, I'm going to make that move. How was it?
Well, I mean, everyone was, I didn't know what to expect before I flew out there to LA. And, there was a lot of pressure because, some of these people are the best of the best. And, what I found when I went there was that, everyone was very friendly, very collaborative. I had studio sessions maybe 5 or 6 times a week, working with different people almost every time. And, it was crazy to see, just how talented everyone is. There's just so much talent out there in LA. It's the center of music in the world. So, it was really humbling, and it was a great learning experience, being able to work with all these people. But I mean, I didn't move to LA. I just went there to go and, meet producers, see what kind of relationships I can build and what I can bring back to the Philippines for, also for Callus as well. But yeah, it was an amazing experience.
So just to make things clear, you're based in Manila.
I'm based in Manila, man. I'm not going anywhere.
All right, cool. Because when you went there are a bunch of posters, and we're like, yo, is he making the Los Angeles move? This is it. You know what I mean? But of course, it's global. I mean, you do have internet, you do have, everything is quick anyways. But everybody thought you were making that Los Angeles move, that James will never come back. And then your dad even gave an interview. So just to make things clear, clarify this to the fans, is James Reid moving to United States, or is he just visiting there?
Just visiting. but I will be there a lot more often. But this is my home, man. Like I love the Philippines. Like, this is my home, and I wouldn't just bounce. I have like a whole music label. I got artists and stuff. Like my family's here. I wouldn't have left without doing an interview with you, man.
You know what I mean? It was just like, dude, I was just like, all right, great thing. That's great to hear that you're based here. Now, going back to the States, I mean, you went there, then you went back home. Is there something that you're like, all right, cool, this is what I need to work on? Is there, for sure, there's a whole different drive now. There's a different fire now within you that was ignited. And if so, what was that certain fire that you're taking home from Los Angeles and bringing it here in the Philippines?
I think like the trip for me, it was like the first time I was able to sit down and just be in a creative headspace for 6 weeks straight. Back here I have like running a business, the show business. There's a lot of noise, so it was just time for me to just find some peace and quiet and just write about a lot of things that are on my mind, things I've been going through, and just like creative writing. And I've never made so many songs in such a short amount of time, and I'm really excited to share it with everyone when they come out. But yeah, it's crazy how fast they work, and I kind of want to also bring some of that back here to the Philippines. There's a lot of people I worked with out in LA, and they're like, yo, I'd love to come to the Philippines. Like, yeah, you should check it out. Maybe have some sessions in the Philippines as well. So yeah, it's cool.
So I could imagine it's like the fire you got from Los Angeles. Then Jeff, of course, your business partner in Careless, bringing the fire from New York City. You know what I mean? I can just imagine all your staff to be like, oh man, these guys have that energy, but that is needed to somehow, as the vision of Careless when you guys started it, it's really pushing the envelope of music here in the Philippines. And that's what it's all about. And, props to that, man. You know what I mean? Now, tell us about Hello 2.0. Okay. So what got you collaborating? What got you like sharing this big hit of yours to other people?
Well, I have to thank Transparent Arts. So that's my management in LA. They're the ones that got me connected with JB and Ozzy to be featured on Hello 2.0. And we were just experimenting at first. We're like, hey, let's just try this. We'll send them out the track. They hopped on it, and I love what they did with it. So we were like, hey, we should release this. Let's try and make it big. Let's do something different. So I had the idea of having all these artists and friends of mine, friends of theirs, other people just hop on and honestly do whatever they want. Like if you see the credits for the music video, it says directed by everyone. So I just sent them the song, and I was like, hey, just do whatever you want, have fun with it. And I didn't know what to expect, but it was really fun to watch. Yeah.
You gotta probably do a TikTok video or just have a verse challenge for Hello 2.0. Leave some of the verses open, maybe just the chorus, and just put it out on TikTok. See how many people will jump on that. That would
for sure. I mean, I think we have a TikTok challenge that's running right now. So I think you can check out the Callus page and you'll see it there. But there's definitely one running right now on TikTok.
So, you got your music going. How about the acting wise? Are you going to be touching on the acting, the TV series, the TV shows? Or is it now just really James Reid focusing on music, running Careless, and of course, congratulations on the restaurant and the club as well. Yeah. So, what's the plan here for the year for you?
Well, yeah, a lot of people keep asking me about acting, and right now, just like the right opportunity hasn't come up yet. For right now, the doors that seem to be opening for me is all in music. So I'm just kind of like going with the flow and going with what feels right and going with what I enjoy. So yeah, right now I'm just really focusing on music. I'll be releasing a lot of singles this year, and I'm also have signed a few more artists that I can't still name yet, to Callus, and a lot of big projects coming out. And things are starting to open up again, so things are going well with the restaurant and with the bar and Publishon. So I have a busy year.
Yeah, dude. I was able to see HQ, like the theme for it. It's really nice. They got all the mug shots in the wall and everything, which is really cool. And I also got to try out your Korean restaurant. It's really good. I got to try it. Yeah, I tried it out last week. I gotta say the West 32 Samgyeopsal. It has that man, it was good. It had a double feel to it, a certain twist that you guys did with it. The spread is really, really good.
Actually, I haven't been able to eat there yet because it opened while I was gone in LA. So I have to check it out.
And even the ambience of the place, it has a very New York feel to it. You know what I mean? So congratulations to you and your team, man. Now James. Here on the show, we do have all-out questions. So we just ask you some random fun questions. And I know in Los Angeles, you traveled there. People showed you around. So I'm gonna I gotta up to date the question that I always ask everybody. Who's the most famous celebrity you have met as of now?
Since I was there, actually probably the most famous one. I met a few, but I think it was probably Lee Min-ho.
Wow, Lee Min-ho, where'd you meet him?
There was an after party for his new show on Apple TV, Pachinko, and then we went to a karaoke place afterwards. So that's where I got to meet him.
And you guys straight out sang karaoke?
Yeah, we were doing karaoke.
And what was the song that you guys were singing?
Oh man, I don't even remember anymore.
And also, we saw a photo of you attending some of the post-Grammy parties. So, you know what I mean? How was that? How was the Grammy experience when you were there?
Oh, no, that was the Oscars. So it was the Elton John post-Oscar party that I went to. It was a red carpet event, and it was my first time going to something like that. But yeah, it was pretty crazy. There was a lot of people. I saw Miguel, Tinashe, who else? There was a lot of people there, and yeah, it was like one of the craziest events I've ever been to.
And what was the memory that you could take from that? Is it like, all right, I'm in the same room as these guys, so breathing the same air, anything is possible kind of feel?
No, that's exactly it. Just being there, I was like, man, I never thought I'd be here right now. This is crazy. It just really feels like, the sky's the limit here and anything is possible.
And people are sending you photos. You're in the same floor as Lady Gaga. How was that? How did that feel?
On the same what?
On the same floor, on the same carpet as Lady Gaga. People are sending me photos left and right, man.
Oh no, I didn't see her there, but yeah, definitely that red carpet experience was, nothing like I've ever done before, and I was so nervous walking down. It was crazy, but yeah, it's a shame I didn't get to stay until the Grammys. That I would have really loved to attend it as well.
That's like the music's finest moment, right? I mean, especially, sky's the limit for you, man. Now, more random questions, James, for you right now. What is that one news? What is that one chismis about you that people are saying, but it ain't even true? It's like they should just stop. They should just leave me alone about it.
Oh man, I don't even know anymore. I don't pay attention to any of that stuff. The last one that I heard of was when I moved to LA. Actually, the day I landed, I checked Instagram and I saw it was all over the news that I made the move there. That I was running away from everything else here, but that's just it's not the case. I'm an artist from the Philippines. That's how I want people to see me.
Y'all better remember that. And James, I don't know if anybody will ever ask you this, but maybe I'll ask you this now. I mean, how's your heart? Are you dating anybody now, or are you just focused on your career? Are you seeing anybody now?
Focused on my career.
Career first.
I don't have time for that right now. Yeah.
I'm just waiting for some. I'm just waiting for
I'm married
someone.
to my company right now.
Is it hard running a company? Is it challenging?
I mean, absolutely. But you know, when you have a good team, it's like, you know, it's worth it, and it's fun. So, you know, if I didn't have that team, like it just wouldn't be the same. But you know, it's hard. But yeah, the team definitely makes it worth it.
You know, the thing that we love about you, James, is that regardless of what issue people throw at you, or regardless of what news you be reading, is that it doesn't bother you, man. You know what I mean? What comes to mind? Do you have any? I mean, do you have any quotes? Do you have any motivational thing that you got that you keep in mind every time somebody would throw an issue? Your fans, oh my God, when they message me, when it's a message of love, it's great. But when it's a message of chismes, it goes crazy on my feed, man. And how
Yeah.
do you handle it? I mean, what keeps you focused? Because you seem to be a very, very focused man.
Yeah, no, it used to get to me before, like, you know, a long time ago. But I don't know. There was just a point when um, it's not that I just didn't care about what they were saying, but you know, I was just, you know, confident in myself, and you know, everyone's gonna tell you what they want you to do and who you should be and what you used to be. But then, you know, I always say to myself, like, I have no obligation to be who I was yesterday. So today I can be whoever I want. You know, that's just how I see it.
And when was that turning point when you got to this point of view that I'm gonna do this? Y'all could do whatever you want, but this is my move. This is the decision. And it's kind of tough when you, in the beginning, I could understand you're now on a full sprint on this, but for taking the first steps, the initial steps to making the music that I want to make. I mean, what were the challenges there?
Yeah, I mean, I think that started around maybe 2018.
Mhm.
That was the time when that was just after I released Palm Dreams. That's when I started the label. That's when I started, you know, focusing more on what I wanted to do. And that's what, you know, everyone thought I should be doing. And yeah, the hardest part is that, you know, it's like to kind of step away from, you know, the thing that people loved me for, so that I can focus on what I was doing. You know, that was hard because, you know, a lot of people doubt it. They doubt what you're doing, and you know, they say it's not going to work, especially, you know, what we do, you know, in Callus. You know, they say that, you know, that a lot of the music won't work here, and it's not what is typical for the Philippines. But it's not that we're trying to be, you know, like international in a sense. We're just trying to be authentic. You know, we just want to make music that we like. You know, we don't think too much about it. You know, it's just music that we enjoy. So, you know, that's what, you know, Callus is all about. Just not, you know, caring so much about what it's supposed to be, and then just doing what, you know, we want to do.
It's like the music that you would want to dance to in the club, and not a track that you'll cringe. You're like, yeah, we had to make that because the audience needed it. You know what I mean? So props to that, man. You know, it takes a lot, especially when you have such a major machinery behind you before that will tell you guys, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Now, I know you got a busy schedule. And before I let you go, man, what's your message for those who want to take that bold move to try to honestly express themselves, but somehow they're still hesitating? They don't know where to start. They don't know where to begin. You're doing it great. You're forefronting it, man. So you have any message for the people out there?
I mean, you know, for those that are like wanting to, I guess, get out there and take that risk of doing what you want, I guess, you know, the only thing I can say is, like, don't be afraid to make that risk. You know, that's when, like, a lot of growth happens. That's where things change, is when you're willing to risk it. So yeah, just be true to yourself. That's really the only advice I can give.
Hey, best said, man. Okay, for the rest of the year, what's the plan? When's the next track dropping? Summer plans. What's
Oh
James'
man,
summer plans?
I worked on so much music when I was out in LA, so I'm really excited to release these. I'm looking for a release in May, which is going to be near my birthday, May 11th, and a lot more throughout the year. Like I got a lot in the bank, so.
Is this a full album or is it just it's just a single?
I'm not focused on making an album right now, because I have been experimenting with a lot of different sounds. You know, trying to find my own sound, and I've been working with so many different producers, so everything sounds kind of different. But it's still me. But I've just been, playing with a lot of genres. So I'm gonna test some of those out, and I'm released a few of them this year.
It's gonna be a reggaeton James Reid, huh? Reggaeton.
Not
James
exactly,
Reid.
not exactly. But
Now,
you'll see.
Your birthday's coming up. How old are you gonna be, man?
I'll be 29 this year.
God, I've known you forever. My goodness, dude. And for you,
doing this for 12 years now.
Turning 29 this year, what's your birthday wish for yourself, man?
What would it be? It would just be, I guess, for, I'm enjoying where I am right now, and I'm enjoying this challenge and this new path that I'm headed down. So like my only wish would be, for the success and happiness of everyone on my team in Callus, that, for them to also reach their dreams. Yeah.
And message, James, to all your fans, the day one fans, the ones that continue to support you up to now, the ones that messages us about your songs, about anything that you do, all the photos that you do, people sending us all that, your message, man.
I love you guys, and I'm very excited to show you all what I've been working on. So just a little more patience. In the past 2 years, haven't been releasing that much, but starting May, I got a lot of surprises for you guys.
All right. Let's see. You got to wait out for your mate. Hey, man. Thank you. Thank you for taking time, and welcome back
Thank
to
you.
the Philippines. And thank you for answering the questions, because these people are messaging me about all the questions. James, you have a great one. All right.
You too, Rico.
All right, my man. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.
Peace.
Give it up for James Reid. There you go. I hope you guys enjoyed that interview. Gave you guys an exclusive once again. May is going to be a big date for Careless. He did mention, you heard it from the man himself, and you heard it from himself that he's not going to be going anywhere. He's just visiting places. He didn't move. He's here in Manila. Till then, my name is Rico Robles. Hope you guys enjoyed another exclusive Monster interview.
Monster exclusive interview. Only on Manila's hottest Monster RX93.1.